All right. How's it going, everybody? We are here live today. We're doing a little training. No selling, just training, straight training. We're going to do a little 5-part series on our Fab 5. We get a lot of questions about the Fab 5 and how it works and how it helps. So if you can hear me and if you can see me, go ahead and just drop a little yes in the comments. Drop a yes in the comments if you can hear me and see me. And we will jump right in to the live stream here. So like I said, we're going to jump into our 5-part framework. What's up? Yeah, so we're jumping into our 5-part framework, and we're going to dive right into this. This is going to be a training. You're going to get lots of info from this. It's going to be a 5-part series also. So we're going to do one every day, talking about these 5 different frameworks. So if you are into martial arts business and you need some of these frameworks, put yes in the comments, and we're going to jump right in, like I said. So kind of the first part of the whole kind of idea of this is that, if you want predictable growth, you need to have a predictable model to kind of follow, right? And this is kind of our Fab 5 framework. And that framework is basically, how do I get somebody in my business? How do I sell them into my program? How do I resell them later? Give them all the stuff that we promised, and then how do I elevate them through that whole system moving forward? So that's our Fab 5 frameworks, right? Find them, sell them, give them value, and resell them again. So that 5-part series is going to basically talk about bait, which is going to be lead generation. Attract, how do I attract that person, which is going to be our lead nurture program. How do I land them, which is going to be our sales part. Delivery, so our fulfillment on what we promise, what we're going to give them. And then how do I elevate them through my value ladder to really gain that lifetime value of a student. So if that all makes sense, we're going to jump right in. So again, if you can hear me and you can see me and you are live, go ahead and put yes in the comments. Let me know how you're doing today. And we will keep rolling here. So I'm also testing a new streaming service that we're using now. So I will, if you're having any difficulties, let me know in the comments, but I think everything's rocking and rolling. So we will make sure to kind of include this. So the Fab 5 framework is basically the growth frameworks that you need for your business. So again, whether that's selling a product, bringing new members in, if we're talking about martial arts, bringing those new members in and how to move them through my business, the most successful way, right? And this 5-part framework is really going to really dial in that predictable income. It's going to give you a nice flow through your business. So when somebody comes in, you're not offering them different things every time. You have kind of one core offer. You bring them in, you advertise that one core offer. That core offer has a bunch of deliverables that you're going to give them. So what am I going to give them, and how do I value pack that to really get the most out of them? So like I said, we're going to do this over the next 5 days. Today, what we're going to do is just quick intro of the thing. And we're going to talk about bait, which is kind of the lead generation part of the Fab 5. In some ways, maybe the most important one that you have, because if you don't have any leads coming into your business, you're really going to be struggling on selling people, keeping them around, all that stuff, right? We need that first part to be strong. We need that first bait and a lead generation part to really grab someone's attention, bring them into our little ecosystem, and then start to be able to sell them from there. So if that makes sense, put yes. Let me know what your offer is. So if you're doing a 7-day free trial, if you're doing 2 weeks free trial class, if you're doing a 6-week offer like we do, let me know, put in the comments what your offer is. And then we will keep on rolling. So, the best debate is going to be an irresistible offer, right? So you hear irresistible offer a lot. So what does that exactly mean, right? So an irresistible offer is just an offer, that you're putting in front of someone that's like, wow, that's really, really good. I'm definitely interested. I can't believe I'm going to get this much value from them. So how how am I going to do this? What am I going to value that with? And how am I going to kind of incorporate this into my overall program, right? So what we do is we have our 6-week warrior program, where we include a lot of stuff. They'll get a free uniform. They get 6 weeks of jujitsu or martial arts. They'll get a curriculum for that 6 weeks, which is a workbook. We give them a diet and nutrition plan to get them in shape and tone them up. We also give them a mentor. So we have a one-on-one coach with them, checking in, making sure they understand the program. If they have questions, they have that liaison between them and the academy. We also give them an online portal, in-house classes. So just a ton of stuff where, typical somebody's like, oh, you can come try a class for free. Or you can try a 7-day free pass, and they come in, they're wearing their own, their own t-shirt and shorts, and they're in the class with other people and stuff. It's just not a great experience, right? So what we do is we sell them into that 6-week offer. And it's just a really great experience for them. So later, and we'll talk about this kind of later on, but later on when they want to join our program, like they've got a really great experience for that 6 weeks. So it's really easy to get them to want to stick around beyond that, right? It's not just like a 6-day offer or free class where they come in, everybody's real nice to them for one day, and then the next day they're like either a member or they're not, and people don't care about them anymore. Like, this is a really nice onboarding experience, which is super important for the longevity of that member, right? I see the problem with a lot of the 7-day free trials is that people come in, they get a lot of attention that first day or two. We get them signed up into our program, and then at that point they're just there like doing whatever. Like the 6-week program that we do is a really nice elongated onboarding. They get a lot of attention, they get a lot of instruction, they get a lot of fun stuff that goes along with it. They get to meet people. It's a very nice experience. And what that does is we see that our retention is a lot longer because of that. The onboarding is nicer. You have less people quitting sooner. So just all around a better deal. So there's kind of four or five main points to baiting someone and kind of running those ads and getting that attention for that lead generation, right? And obviously we can do this paid, we can do this organic, and both of them work really well. I'm just going to lay out kind of the overall platform that you want to be thinking about as you're doing these. And like I said, you can do this paid, you can do this organic. It doesn't matter. You just want to have the overall system in place so that you're hitting on all of these points, right? So first is kind of like who we're looking to attract, right? We're looking for a specific target. Some people will call it an avatar. Some people will call, target market. It doesn't matter really. The main thing I wanted you to remember is like, you don't want to get super in the weeds on this, right? You don't want this to take a week to try to figure out who your avatar is. Like, just know that you're running ads to women, you're running ads to men, you're running ads to parents, maybe you're running ads to get MMA fighters, like whatever it is that you're trying to get into your gym, like, make sure that that target market is the person that you're talking to. Meaning, like, if I'm looking to do a fitness kickboxing class, I'm not going to talk about, hey, you're going to learn, how to fight. You're going to get jacked and stacked and strong. No, I'm going to be talking about, you're going to get toned. You're going to be losing weight. You're going to be firming up your arms or your belly or whatever that is, right? So I'm talking and I'm using the words that people will be using. If my target market is women, I want to talk like a woman. I want to use the words that women use. If my target market is men, then I can be a little bit more abrasive, right? Like, oh, you're going to be jacked and stacked. You're going to be able to learn how to choke people out and be the baddest dude on the block, right? So all of these things are who my target market is and what I'm actually teaching them and what we're going to be talking about. So just know how your market talks or how those people talk. And then if they talk a certain way, you want to be talking like that so that you attract the person that you are attracting. So if you know right now, like, hey, you're looking for parents, you're looking for men, you're looking for women, put it in the comments real quick what your target, your avatar is, that perfect target for your business right now in whatever ad that you're putting out or whatever program that you're trying to promote right now, whether that be free on Facebook, whether that be on Instagram, whatever. What's up, John? So put in the comments right now what your target market is. Is it women? Is it men? Is it, parents? MMA fighters? Who are you looking to get? And then I'll kind of come back in this, and I'll start helping you with some of these kind of call outs and targets that we're looking, and how to talk to them the way that you want, that they want you to talk to them. So again, target market, avatar, all of that stuff is super important for your business, right? So just make sure you're talking the way that they talk, and make sure you're communicating in a way that they're going to understand, right? So don't get too caught up in like age and this and money and all of these things. Like later on, that's really important. But right now, like just have a basic idea of who you're trying to talk to, and talk to them the way that they would talk to their friends. And then your offer, right? Again, we're looking for that irresistible offer. So we want to come up with whatever that irresistible offer is going to be. And really, free is a great offer as long as you know how to upsell free. If you bring people in and you're giving them a free offer, and you're just, straight up free, no matter what, like do whatever you want. And then if you want to join, cool. Like that's not a really great offer. It's not really irresistible. So you want to have a free offer that you can upsell into a paid offer. It works really well. It's probably the best offer that you can have for a martial arts facility. So you want to have some kind of free offer that's going to convert into a paid offer through a conversation that you're going to have with them. That's the best offer that I have seen work in martial arts, in fitness, in really any business, right? Free checking account with a whatever, free book with a paid shipping. Like all of these things are just free with upsells, right? So it is a free offer that has an upsell to it, right? So McDonald's is a perfect example of this. Like come in, you get your Whopper or whatever, or Big Mac. And then they say like, hey, do you want fries with that? They make no money on their core offer. They make all their money on the sodas and the fries. So they're upselling that, right? It's the same idea. So make sure the offer is strong. You have things that go into it, right? Like who is it that you're looking for? What are they going to get? Are they going to get nutrition information? Are they going to get a mentor? Are they going to get a free uniform? Are they going to get free sparring stuff? All of that stuff, right? Like build that offer to really build value, and then what we call like and stack it up, right? So again, for our 6-week offer, they're getting a diet nutrition information. They're getting restaurant guide. They're getting grocery list. They're getting free uniform. They're getting a mentor. They're getting 6 weeks of 3 classes a week. They're getting a free online portal with all the techniques in it. They're getting with all the diet information, mindset videos, all kinds of stuff, right? So it's just a ton of information that they're getting. So that's how you can value that up. And that's how we can charge, $600 for a 6-week program, because our competition down the road is saying, hey, come in and try a free class. Like, cool. That's cool. But wouldn't you rather have all this other stuff too? So make sure you build that value through your program. You have that idea of what that program is going to be, and then you value stack that, and you give them that stack. And that's how you increase sales. It's how you can charge more money than your competitors. It's how you go from a commodity, which is like what everybody else is doing, 7-day free trial, 1-day free class, whatever. That's the commodity of martial arts right now. So if you can come with this warrior program 6-week offer, like now you have a completely different offer than anyone else in your area. And that's how you catch attention. And that's how you can build that value and charge $500-$600 for these programs up front before they even try. I'm at an appointment, but I'll watch this later. Awesome. Thank you. So that's kind of the offer, right? So, free with an upsell is what I recommend that you kind of come up with or use. Make sure you know who you're targeting through that avatar, men, women, kids, whatever it is that your target is, and build that value for that offer, right? So traffic is kind of the next part of the bait, right? So where are we going to put this offer out? Where are we going to have this offer be seen? Let me know in the comments right now if you're on the live or if you're following up. Let me know where you're advertising right now. Are you advertising Google, Facebook? Are you doing paid ads, or is it all organic? Let me know in the comments, paid or organic, and where you are putting your advertising promotion towards. It doesn't have to be paid. Paid works great. You can scale faster with paid, but also if you're tight on money right now and you need to do free, Where are you doing free? Just throw it in the comments. Let me know where you're at and what you are doing. So free can be, obviously all the organic stuff, right? So whether that is, you know, putting a post out and getting people to raise their hand and say, hey, yeah, I want to lose weight. Hey, yeah, I want to learn martial arts. Hey, I want self-defense, whatever it is, right? So that's going to be one of those like hand raiser posts. That works. You can start a local group. We have local groups that we start on Facebook, and we put a bunch of content in. We can throw advertising out into that free group, and then from there we can bring them into our ecosystem, right? Yeah, paid is definitely the way to go if you want to scale quickly. There's no faster way to scale than with paid ads. You're never going to get enough referrals. You're never going to get enough cold message traffic, any of that stuff. Paid will get you the most people in the door the quickest. And that's where most of our guys are getting, 20, 30 people a month signing up for their programs because of paid traffic. Like, you're not doing that with organic traffic. So, like I said, you can do free groups, you can do organic traffic, or obviously you can do paid Instagram, paid Facebook, Google AdWords, all of these different things, YouTube, all of these other avenues that you can do paid traffic, right? So make sure you just figure out which one you want to do. Do the research. If you're in the group with us, we do a lot of Facebook marketing in this group. So it works really well for what we do, all of us martial artists. There's two different strategies. One would be like Google Ads, where you're kind of like finding the people that are searching for you. So, your rates are going to be a little bit higher. The landing pages and things need to be a little bit different. Facebook is kind of going out there, grabbing people's attention, and then bring them in like that. They didn't even know that we were looking for martial arts. Like, I want to get in shape. Like, cool. Did you know martial arts can get you in shape? So it's like, you go out and you grab that attention versus waiting for people to find you. So I like that approach a lot. That's how I do it. That's how, last year we spent about $50,000 on paid ads, but we generated $1 million in revenue. So paid ads work if you want to scale quickly. Ads, right? So how do the ads work? And this is the same paid or organic. But what do you want in that ad or promotion? How do you want to label that, and where do you want that to look like, right? So what does that ad need to be? Again, it needs to be a strong offer. You need to be able to stand out from your competitors. If you're in a competitive market and everybody in your market's doing 7 days free, like, you definitely want to do something different than that. You also want to basically, there's four kind of main parts of what you're looking to do, right? So kind of who are you looking for? And so these are the four pillars of a high converting ad, right? So who are we looking for? What are they going to get? Why are we doing this? And then call to action, right? How do they get set up for this? So start with these four pillars on any ad that you do, whether it be a free Facebook post, whether it be a free, email that you're sending out, Google AdWords, or obviously any paid traffic. Like, these are the four pillars that you need to get converting ads. So again, who am I looking for? So, you want to be as specific as possible. So it's like, hey, I'm looking for 20 women in Millersville. So I'm giving the exact target of who I'm looking for, the area that I'm looking for. So, want to be as specific as possible, right? Looking for 20 women in Millersville that are hardworking. Boom. Now I'm like really dialing in. Like, if they know they're lazy, they're not going to click on it. So that's kind of like who I'm looking for, right? And then it's like, what are they going to get? Hey, you're going to get 3 classes a week. You're going to get the nutrition information, and you're going to get a mentor or accountability coach, right? So, how are they going to get this? I mean, what are they going to get for that program? Hey, we're looking for women in this area to get this program. We're doing, 42-day free program. You're going to get nutrition information. You're going to get a mentor accountability program. You're going to get classes, like whatever that is for your program. Hey, I'm looking for, 10 kids that want to build life skills in the Millersville area. We're going to give you a life skill program. We're going to give you, 42 days or 6 weeks of program of classes. You're going to be able to be successful out of this because of blah, 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 right? Just throwing some different ideas out. But who are you looking for? What are they going to get? Why am I doing this is the next one, right? So if I give a really irresistible offer, I want to know why would somebody be doing that? Why am I going to give away 6 weeks of martial arts for free, or for, whatever, 7-day free trial? Like, why am I doing this? So the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get my school to be the most successful school in the area for life skill programs for kids. I'm doing this because I want Conquest to be known throughout the area for the best self-defense program around. Like, we help everyone lose weight, and we want to use your testimonial to get to use on our page. Like, so again, like, who am I looking for? What are they going to get? And then why am I doing this? The final one is a call to action. And this is where most people, I see ads and those free programs kind of making a mistake, because they do have a call to action, but it's like, click the link, do this now, sign up now. Like, those are not real call to actions. Like, you want to have a call to action that is specific and actually walks you step by step through what you're doing, right? So it's like, be specific. So my call to action would be something like, hey, click the link now to get signed up for the program. Step 1, click link, click learn more, click sign up now. Step 2, put your information in. Step 3, schedule an appointment to come in for a tour. Like, something like that. You want to actually like make it very, very easy. Show them that it's going to be painless, right? So it's like, hey, be specific. And what is that call to action? Click the link now, set up your free time, put your information in, blah, 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 right? So give them those 3 or 4 steps that it's going to take. And now they say like, okay, cool, I can do that. That's not going to take that long. They don't know what sign up now means. Like, are they getting paid? Like, what's sign up now? So again, be very specific with that call to action. And then also, when you're in these ads, right? So when you're talking about ads, or when you're talking about that avatar idea, talk to status, right? So status meaning like what the outcome of the program is going to be. What we get in a lot of martial arts schools get into the thing like, oh, we're 10-time world champions. We're this, we're that, we're this, we're that, right? Like, they don't care what you've done. They want to know what it's going to do to them. So it's like, hey, we're going to get you set up to be, Billy Bad Butt of the neighborhood. Like, all the dads are going to wish they knew what you knew. Hey, all the moms are going to wish they had the bikini body you do at the end of this 6-week program. You're going to be the talk of the town because your kids are going to be so polite and have such great leadership skills. Like, talk to the status that they're looking to get, right? So what is the talk of the town going to be about them, right? Like, hey, you're going to be the envy of all the women in the neighborhood. You're going to be the envy of all the fathers in the neighborhood. Your kids are going to look up to you because you're in shape and feeling good. Like, these are statuses that you want to be talking towards. So you're starting to forecast what their life is going to be like after they do your program. That is what really the call to action and the status is. It's not like, hey, we're martial artists. We're going to teach you how to fight. And, we have 10 world champions here. I'm the instructor and I won worlds 7 times. Like, it doesn't matter. They don't care about any of that. And that's why you can have a successful school and not have any of those accolades, right? And you see that a lot. People that don't have world champions, don't have any of these things that people think are important. Yeah, you want good instruction, you want that stuff, but really what you want to do is you want to talk to the status of your perfect client and where they're going to be after they go through your program, right? So I talk about this a lot as you want to sell them the party, right? So you don't want to sell the idea of like having to come home, take a shower, shave, get dressed, take the Uber there, stop by the liquor store, whatever it is, right? No, you want to talk about the party itself. Like, you're going to be at the party, you're going to be hanging out, you can be talking to the ladies, you're going to be, talking to the guys, whatever it is. Like, the party's going to be fun. You'll be dancing on the dance floor. Like, that's what you're selling. You're not selling the hangover after the party. You're not selling all the stuff you have to do to get to the party. You're selling the party. And that's the idea of status, right? You're selling the idea of like, you're going to be the envy of all the people. You're going to be the talk of the town. They're going to be so jealous of you. Like, that is selling the status. So that's kind of like that's a selling status part of the bait, right? So again, this is lead generation. Like, how do I generate the most amount of leads that we can for our business, right? So what else? Let's see. I'm working with good people. Yes, there you go. Yeah, drop in the comments real quick. What's the status of someone that's coming into your program right now? What are they going to look like after 6 weeks, after a year, after your free trial? Like, what is that status going to be? What are people going to say about them? Why would someone want to get in your program? Drop it in the comments real quick. Let's just see what statuses people have and what they are looking to sell. Last part of kind of bait, which is that lead generation idea, is testing, right? So whatever that is, whatever that's looking like on your end, you want to be testing always, right? You want to test not only the offer, right? So maybe you do run a 7-day free trial. Maybe you run a 21-day, kickboxing program. Maybe you're on a 42-day or a 6-week program. Maybe you're running a 12-week program. Whatever that is, right? You want to be able to test those different offers and see which one converts the highest. So if you're not in a group like the Academy Kings, like most of the time I test all of these things at my academies and my affiliate academies and stuff like that. If you're not in that group, you've got to do that testing yourself. So you want to be running your core offer, whatever that is, just to say it's a free trial class. And then you want to be running a test next to it of a 7-day trial, right? So free trial, 7-day trial, which one's going to convert better? And you want to be testing that. And you always want to be testing things in different areas, right? You want to be testing your offer, like I said, free class or a 7-day trial. You also want to be testing headlines, right? Like, hey, learn martial arts today, free self-defense program, whatever those are, get jacked and stacked, women's weight loss, whatever those different headlines are, you always want to be testing that. The main thing that you want to remember about testing is always going to be one thing, right? So if you have your ad creative, if you have your headline and you have a different picture, right? The first thing you can test is different pictures. So all of your ad creative is the same. All of your targeting is going to be the same. Your headline is going to be the same. And the only thing you're going to do is put, maybe 3 different pictures up, see which one works, turn the other 2 off that don't work, and then do another 3 pictures, or then change the headline. So use that one good picture that tested the best, and then change your headline. So jacked and stacked in 42 days, free self-defense program, weight loss program, whatever it is that your kind of offer is. But test those out. And now you have the picture that works the best. You have the headline that works the best. And then you can start maybe tweaking your location. You can tweak from 7 miles to 5 miles, 7 miles to 10 miles. Again, but the idea of this is we only want to be testing one thing at a time, but always be testing. So we always want to have like an A/B test. If you're using like a ClickFunnels, even the funnel itself. So when you land on that funnel page, you want to be testing one page with maybe, we use a lot of times just a map and it works the best. Or, you have a person in a gi. Test those 2 things, let them run for a little while, a couple days, see how much traffic you're getting, which one converts the best, and then you turn the other one off. If you are testing right now, my issue is capacity. What do you mean by capacity? Just because of COVID, or your space is just too small, or what's that mean, capacity? You don't have enough bandwidth as a owner or instructor to do stuff. What do you mean by that? Your issue is capacity. If it is capacity, meaning that you have too many people in your gym, one of the things that you want to do is limit the amount of time someone can come. So if that's what you mean by capacity, like you don't have enough space in your gym, what you want to do is limit. So you sell 3-day memberships instead of unlimited. Now you've doubled your capacity. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you have one group of people. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you have another group of people. You've literally doubled the capacity of your gym. You don't want to have a unlimited membership if you have capacity issues. You want to raise the price if you have capacity issues. This goes back to a video I did a while ago. I'll probably drop a link in here, but it talks about the broken model of of most academies. And it is a capacity issue because people don't charge enough. And then what happens is once you fill that capacity, you say, oh, I need more space. You go out, you don't raise your price, you don't change any of the membership ideas. And then what happens is you do the same thing again. You fill it up because you have a cheap price, you have unlimited access, and then you fill those spots again, and you're still not making any profit. But what happens from there is now you think you need more space to get more profit because you're not making enough profit. And really it comes back to the amount that you're charging, which needs to be, I used to say 150, but really in this COVID environment, or in this environment that we're in now, where like a lot of people are limited capacity, 50%, 25%, like you should be at least 160. Really across the country, you can sell jujitsu, martial arts at 200 a month, no problem. Fitness kickboxing, 200 a month, no problem. We do it every day here. Like we do it, at other facilities in Texas, in California, in Florida. Like it works everywhere. That is the fix to your capacity issue. 3 days a week membership. Give them the choice Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then raising those prices. So let's go back here. So I wanted to just make sure I hit all of the stuff that I wanted to hit. Testing those offers. So again, target and your avatar is going to be really important for your base. The offer that you're giving, make sure you have a really high performing offer that is different from everyone else in your area. Make sure you figured out what traffic sources you are looking for. 4 pillars so that that ideal customer knows the ad that you're putting out has those 4 pillars of who you are looking for, what they're going to get, why you're doing it, and then that specific call to action. And then so tomorrow I will talk about attract, right? And attract is lead nurture. So how do we get them once we actually have them? I talk a lot about fishing and hunting and things like that because I enjoy those things. But once we have them on the hook, right, we put the bait out, they grab the hook. How do we get them from the boat or from the water to the boat or to the shore? And that's going to be the attract. I need to lead nurture that person and get them from where they are to my facility. And how am I going to do that, right? So lead nurture is one of the biggest problems that most people have. Like a lot of people know how to run ads. A lot of people can get people to click on something or get some free referrals. But how do you get them to show up? Like that's the biggest problem I see with most people is like, oh, nobody's showing up. Nobody's showing up. And a lot of times the reason nobody's showing up is because the lead nurture problem, not the, could be the offer, could be a lot of things, but a lot of times it's just the process and the amount of time and work it takes to get somebody from, clicking on that ad into your facility. So I will leave that there. So tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat time, we will be talking about lead nurture. If you catch this on a replay, put replay in. If you catch this now, tag a friend that needs this information. So if you have an academy owner that needs some of this information on how to bait, how to set up that offer, who to target, and all that stuff, please put that in the comments and we will answer. If you want a quick shortcut to the whole Fab 5 frameworks, we have the videos. We have a nice download that you'll get for that. Nice little PDF. If you want that information, go ahead and put 5 in the comments, and we'll make sure to send that to you now. But that is the main stuff I wanted to talk about today. I'll leave this up for just 1 second. If anybody has any questions, you want to drop them in the comments, drop me a question real quick. Thank you, John, for my good stuff. Drop a comment real quick. If you do have anything, question, concern, hopefully that answered the capacity issue. And yeah, I think that is it. I will go another couple seconds here. Thanks for the invite. We'll rewatch later. Thank you. If you don't have any questions, I will wrap it up. But again, Fab 5 is super important. If you want the quick download, go ahead and click or put 5 in the comments. We'll drop that link in there. I think it's actually up in the comments also maybe, but go ahead and drop that in there and we'll get you that Fab 5. If you need help with your offer, if you need help with crafting that offer or what to say in the thing, All of that information is in that Fab 5 document. So just put 5 in and you'll get an actual like step-by-step what to say, when to say it, how to say it in there. So I will leave it there. Hope that helps. Hope everyone has a great week. Make sure you hit the next couple days. Like I said, we're going to do lead nurture. We're going to hit all 5 of these really important frameworks. So again, we did bait today, which is lead generation. Tomorrow we will work on attract, which is that lead nurture. Next day we'll do sales, which is going to be land them. The last 2 days will be delivery, which is going to be how do I give them what I promise and over deliver on that delivery and fulfillment. And then the last one will be elevate. How do I elevate these people through my my system to get the most money out of them? Lifetime value is super important, and you need to build value ladders. And we will talk about that as well. So make sure you're on all week for our mini series, the HBO mini series here, the Fab 5. How to find them, how to sell them, how to give them value, and then how to resell them through that value ladder. Thanks so much, and I hope this helped. Check out Listen to Lance. Check out Academy Kings, and I will talk to you later.